Never have I ever taken food out of a trash can and eaten it. Fam, let's pop it! Today I have a very, very special video for you. Would you call it special?
I thought you were a special guest.
We have a very special guest. Her name's Brandy Chang. You guys actually may have seen her in the past on The Fumble. She did host The Fumble. That's actually how we met. And now we're really good friends. And we're gonna play a little game.
This is all her idea.
Okay, but it wasn't. It was both of our idea. Okay, well, you can see how she is lying already. We're gonna have to watch her. We're gonna have to watch her in this game, if you know what I mean.
Also, we should explain why we look like puffy marshmallows.
Okay, yes. Today we're gonna play a little game. You may have heard of it. It's called Never Have I Ever. And I'll explain the rules to you in just a second. The reason why we're dressed like this is because it's cold. Just kidding.
By LA standards, it's like,
I know. What is it, like 72 degrees?
It's freezing. I think it snowed earlier, actually.
It's like 72 degrees, guys. It is freezing. Oh my god. We're being ridiculous. But, okay, this is how you play Never Have I Ever.
And I've never ever played Never Have I Ever. Have you ever played Never Have I?
Oh my god, I have to take a drink. Yes, dang it. Alright guys, so that's how you play. The original game, it's a drinking game, but we're not gonna be drinking anything other than energy drinks. You guys know me. So basically you play this game called Never Have I Ever, and everyone goes around and says something they've never done, even if they have. And if you've done that thing, you have to take a shot. So whoever has done the most naughty things, it usually turns into something a little crazy. They end up becoming extremely drunk, but we're not gonna play that way. The way we're gonna play is if we've done it, we're gonna remove a piece of clothing.
And we'll be drunk on embarrassment.
On embarrassment. And when we run out of clothing, as we may, depends on what you've done, what I've done, we'll just switch to you have to pick truth or dare, okay? Sound good? Yeah? Great! By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, the winner has to say 3 nice things about LeBron James's hairline.
I probably should have said that way in the beginning because
You know what, my people love me.
You have some loyal followers.
I love them so much. All right, so let's get started. By the way, I'm reading the Never Have I Ever's off my computer. These are not things that we've actually picked, so it's fresh for both of us. So I'll start, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at one actually.
See? Oh my gosh, you guys. Now we're never gonna know if she's done something or not.
Let's do it. Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl or boy I liked.
I don't think I have. I'm a klutz, but I don't think I really ever injure myself.
Have you injured myself trying to impress someone? Like, you know when you're a kid in middle school, I feel like maybe I was trying to run like a fast mile, but I'm sure I didn't injure myself. Okay, now
Clothes are on.
never have I never have I ever, whatever, had to run to save my life. Okay. I do have a story about this. I don't know if I was running to save my life.
Oh wait,
or
actually, yeah, I have too. But go ahead.
Okay, now you just reminded me of another one.
It's hard to be a girl.
Okay, so first of all, I guess we have to take something off.
Take my grandpa sweater off.
I'm down with that too. Okay, so I ran to save my life twice. Well, really once, but okay. The first time I was in like 6th grade, me and my best friend at the time, we were walking to the movie theater in my hometown, and we had to cross these tracks, like railroad tracks. This guy, he was like a homeless drunk man, starts yelling at us and chasing after us. He kept like yelling like, come here, come here. And we literally just had to sprint. I'm in 6th grade. Finally, we found like a coffee shop and we just ran in there, and then he like left.
Okay, I've never had anything like that happen. Once I thought that somebody was following me in their car. I got off a late shift at work and I was like walking back to my car, and I thought somebody would, and I'm super paranoid, I thought somebody was following me, and so I ran to my car. So I don't know or if they were just like an Uber driver waiting for someone. I don't know. Either way, I ran. I thought I saved my life, so.
That's a good one. Also, I didn't have to run in this situation, but did I ever tell you the Paris story where they like tried to like get me caught up in the sex trafficking thing?
So like it was like Taken.
It was exactly like
Kai was in Taken, and
No,
not the movie.
exactly.
Taken 9, because there's like some.
I know, right? Have you guys seen Taken 11? Because that is my story. No joke though, I think I'll save that whole story for another
Yeah, there should be a whole video.
episode.
I'll watch it.
But yes, my first time in Paris actually like my first 5 minutes, I was approached, this whole thing went down. Thank God I was saved. I'll save that for another time. Okay, never have I ever taken food out of a trash can and eaten it.
I've definitely done that.
Okay.
Right? Like, who hasn't?
Haven't we all? If you haven't, you're a liar.
You have all your clothes off too, because everybody's done that. I don't even remember a specific time, but like, I'm sure. Because like, sometimes you throw things away and you change your mind. I don't know.
I can remember one time, yeah. Listen though, exactly, and it doesn't mean it touched the other trash, okay? I had this roommate in college who like loved junk food. She would always buy like donuts or candy, and this one time she bought this whole box of Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh, these are so, I would eat Krispy Kremes out of the
She had like one and then got mad at herself for buying them, so she threw them away. I kind of wanted them, so I took them out of the trash and saved them.
I'll tell you, yeah, the Krispy Kreme hack is to put them in the microwave.
Oh,
and then put a scoop of ice cream on top. Yeah.
Whoa, you just really one-upped us.
I know, I went there.
Okay, I'm already running out of clothes. So, see you later.
I got some layers, okay? I'm not lying.
Never have I ever cried or flirted my way out of a speeding ticket.
I've never gotten a speeding ticket. I swear on my life.
Get out of my house.
No, but I don't want to jinx it because I'll probably get one leaving. I have never gotten a speeding ticket. I don't know how, because the other day actually I was driving in Melbourne. I was driving on the PCH and like my friend was driving next to me, and when we got to the restaurant he was like, "You are such a fast driver. You have a left foot." And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "You were going 85 down the PCH." I was like, "I was not." And I was like, "I probably was."
You know what? You're a dangerous one that if you don't even know that you're doing it.
No, I don't. I mean, like I do, but I don't. Like, I would never get a ticket though, so that's not that big of a deal.
That is so funny. I have tried to like cry my way out of the ticket. It didn't work though. I tried to act all like, "Oh, I didn't know," and yeah, he had no sympathy or empathy for me. I hate the police. Oh, so I guess technically I didn't cry my way out because it didn't work. So I don't have to take anything out. Never have I ever made money by performing on the street.
I thought I was gonna go somewhere else. No, because I've never been a street performer. I'm not that talented, guys. Like I can't. I wish I could. Remember when like Justin Bieber actually used to perform on the street and he's like a 10-year-old boy?
Yeah, and then I think he started uploading to this little site called, what is it again? Was it YouTube? I think I've never been a street performer, although I do have aspirations of being so and doing so one day. Never have I ever broken something at a friend's house and then not told them.
Never done that. But if we're following up with the story, I do know somebody that broke, not T-Rex, what is it? Siberian what's that fucking
tiger?
Yeah,
Siberian tiger.
Whatever those things are.
Whatever.
Broke a skull. Like it was like an artifact or something that he had. And they broke it and shattered it into like a million pieces, and they had to send it back and like reconstruct this. Like, are they called Siberian tigers? I'm making that up. No, they're Siberian huskies.
No, it's a tiger. It's like, I don't know, yeah, it's Siberian or something tiger. Yeah. Siberian huskies, those are a dime a dozen. I know what you're talking about, I think it's a tiger.
So.
Okay, yeah, but.
Are they about to find out right now?
Well, I don't know. Her sister may have told her. Okay, two things. I mean, I've definitely like accidentally maybe like filled something on like really nice like tables, cloths and seats and just like moved and act like it wasn't me. And then another time, I was a child, okay? I didn't know any better. My friend had these golf carts and we would always drive around in them, but I didn't know how to drive. I was a kid, like seriously, like maybe 3rd grade, but she could drive it. So one day I was waiting for her or something at her house and I hopped in one. I had never driven anything before, so I needed to reverse. And I noticed like when she would reverse, like she would just do it and go backwards. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I literally thought at the time, I was a kid, don't judge me, that if I just like thought of going backwards, like it would do it or like turn backwards because I never saw her do anything. But I never saw her do anything to go backwards. So I was trying to go backwards and I needed to, but I just drove forward and crashed her golf cart.
And you told her?
I didn't tell her, but her older sister saw me do it. And so, I mean, I hopped out and acted like nothing. I stopped it and got out. But she saw it, so I don't know what she did with that information. I do know she left.
Oh, so maybe she just was like that face, man.
I might cut this out of the whole story. Let's see. Never have I ever snooped through a friend's bathroom or bedroom without them knowing.
I just snooped in your bathroom.
Are you even friends if you don't?
I know, actually that's real. I love like looking at like beauty products and stuff, so I'm guilty of that. Like I'll look at, so that we have to take a thing off, right? Because we both have done that.
Shoot, okay. Spicy up in here.
Ooh, taking off the squiggly band.
By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, the winner has to say 3 nice things about LeBron James's hairline. I'll show you a picture if you need to remember what that looks like.
Yeah, I might need a refresher.
Yeah. Never have I ever shoplifted.
I have. I used to be like a child klepto. It was a thing I'm not proud of. But like here's the thing guys, I wouldn't just steal like anything, I would only steal candy. I would go to candy shops and I would steal candy. I'm not gonna put my friend on blast that I did this with, but like we were in 5th grade and we would go to candy shops or like to, you remember like Claire's or Icy?
Yes.
And we would steal candy, and one day we thought we got caught. Like we saw the cashier like pick up the phone and we were convinced that it was because he's calling the security on us. Kind of like when I ran away from the car that was like chasing me. I don't know if they were calling the cops, but like we were so convinced. I never shoplifted again. Like after that, I was like,
Did you just run out of the store?
Yeah, and I was like, I will buy my own baby bottle pops from now on. Like, I'm not willing to take that risk. So yeah, we ran out of the store and.
No, you know what? I feel like everyone shoplifted as a kid, right? Or no?
I feel like you had to shoplift to learn that you shouldn't. Like,
no, right?
It has to be like a repercussion or like a fake one in my case. You know what I mean? That like scares you out of it. So then you don't do that when you're older.
No, let me tell you. I think I shoplifted like twice, but it was for the tiniest things. Like once I took a chapstick from a grocery store in the very, you know, the front chapsticks, like it's called the chapstick. I love those. And I took one. I don't know how, talk about a detective. This is how you know my mom found out that I took a chapstick. Like how did she know that I took it, you know?
She probably saw you, Ty. You probably weren't very smooth. You were a little kid. You probably were
I'm all.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best when you like think you're being sneaky and then somebody like obviously saw you and you're like, how did they know? It's like, oh, it's probably like really obvious.
I guess maybe she saw me, but she didn't tell me that when she didn't yell at me until we got home, and she was like, oh, where'd you get this? So maybe she like did see me and wanted to teach me this huge lesson, but yeah, I've never been like yelled at like that before, so I never really did it again, but I had done it one other time beforehand. I stole like this anklet from some store. To be honest, I think I still have it somewhere.
Well, then it was worth it. Is this it here? Have you ever attended an intro talk in Los Angeles? Transcendental meditation.
No.
It's an ad on her computer.
Never have I ever walked out of a movie because it was bad.
I don't think I have, to be honest. I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've fallen asleep because it was bad, but I don't think I've ever walked out. Mostly because I'm like embarrassed. I don't want to be the person that's like walking out.
I haven't walked out. And I want everyone to know I am reformed. I am a better person than what I once was. You have to live, you have to learn.
You have to steal anklets.
I was probably a little bit of a rebellious child and teenager, but like I said, I'm a good person now, relatively speaking. I haven't walked out, but what I have done is watched one movie and then gone right into.
Oh yeah, oh it's a double feature, right? That's what you do.
Okay,
I think everybody's done that. It's
never have I ever cheated on a test.
Yes, I have definitely. That was another thing. I'm starting to think that the friend I was hanging out in 5th grade was probably not the best influence. Because I cheated in like elementary and middle school all the time. It's probably why I don't know a lot of like historical facts and stuff. I'm like, oh wait, we had a Second World War? Like what?
How many states do we have? Just kidding. And pro tip, no, this is not a pro tip. Don't this.
Cheat.
Don't cheat. But what me and my friends used to do for math, I might have to do a truth or dare, but the way we used to cheat, you know those Arizona calculators? Those big ones?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So one person, like in the first period, would take the test and they would write down all the questions and answers in that calculator, because you can like save notes in those. They would write in all the answers and questions and answers, and then they would give the calculator to the next person.
Or you could write it on the inside, like we used to do is print out little things, and then we would like put it like in our water bottle or like on the back of the calculator. We were bad kids.
But I mean, maybe it's because we didn't have as much to do.
Like I grew up in the Midwest, like there wasn't much to do.
Shoot, I grew up in Southern California. There was a lot to, no, just kidding. I grew up in the 90s, okay? Like there wasn't as much to do, you own fun. By the way, do you see how my dog is staring at us right now? He's looking at us like he's like in love with us.
We have a live audience.
Aw, he's enjoying. Are you? Okay,
Like
what
and
is
subscribe if you are.
those of you who've been wanting to see the little snuggle monster, come here.
Hi.
Guys, look over in there. He's been drinking a lot, so he's a little overweight, but this is him. Say hi.
Oh.
Say hi to your fans. Say hi to your fans. They all love you. Don't love him more than me, though. This is him.
He's the chillest dog ever.
Legit. He's just like his mom, just like perfect. The thing is, we've done too much. Like everything I've gone through, like I've done.
Okay, truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to drink the rest of that really fast.
Okay, I can do it in, I'm gonna pound the rest of this in how many seconds?
1, 2, 3. You love this.
Check it.
That's empty, guys.
Very impressive. Who do you think you wanted on your beer pong team? Truth or dare, I dare you to do something but it's inappropriate and actually wouldn't be good for my channel. So.
What, like flash?
I mean, it would be good for my channel to flash the audience, but it wouldn't be like YouTube would get mad at me. They wouldn't they wouldn't put ads on this video.
You know what? I would do it. I would definitely do it, but I would not want your channel to get flagged.
Thank you.
That's the real reason why I'm not doing it.
Dare you to do 20 jump, take a shot.
What?
Vodka.
Okay, go get me a shot of vodka.
Damn, they're gonna see that I actually don't have vodka. I was just gonna put water in there. I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So I bartended in college for a brief period of time at a sports bar, actually. It was so much fun.
Oh, go figure.
It was so much fun. Can I tell you guys some of the best times in my life? I waitressed and bartended at a sports bar, and for all the big games, I could just chill with people. They would be like homies almost because they always come in, watch the games. It was so much fun. Okay, but sometimes you get a lot of guys that want to buy you a drink. Well, you actually don't want to drink when you're on the job. You know what I mean? I mean, if it's like super busy and like I didn't. So this guy was like, I want a round of Patron, but I'm only gonna buy it if you take a shot with us. And of course, you know, you need them to buy the round. So what I did one time, I'm sorry if you're watching, I'm sorry. I made everyone their shots of Patron, but please forgive me, okay?
I'm like really anticipating.
And I made myself a shot of water, because it was Patron, and I put the salt, lime, everything, gave everyone their rounds, and I accidentally gave one of the guys
the water shot?
The water, so they knew that
Ooh, that is like instant karma. That was the drinking gods being like, nope.
Nope, bitch. All right, guys, as promised, the loser, me, is gonna tell you 3 nice things about LeBron's hairline. Okay, so I pulled up a picture. I'll flash it so you can see. Okay, so I like that it's on LeBron James. That's cool. That's cool. I like that the hairline changes a lot. Like sometimes it's very full and sometimes it's thin. It's like a surprise. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. That's cool. I like that a lot. What I like the most about his hairline though is that it's gonna be playing for the Lakers next year. It's gonna help us win a championship. So those are my 3 favorite things about LeBron's hairline. I love you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Much love. Peace. Mwah. Mwah.